OBS updated today, which has been a super pain, but I've managed to get myself together, and we've had a couple scrapples. But here I am, and we are playing Trouble Brewing. I have a new thing where my background will be themed after a character in the script, so that's what I'm doing. And I'll show you the roles. So, yeah, I'm flying a little loose today, so sorry if there's any less professionalism or whatever. I've literally restarted this thing like 6 times. But anyway, I think I got everything going now.
I'm using my movie popcorn.
We'll do it right next to your mic so we all fit in.
Yeah.
we
Okay, now that I have actually given all the information that I need to give to people, we come back and we find me dead. And who would do such a terrible tragedy?
Jason.
So
Who wouldn't?
probably. All right, rooms are open. Have fun.
talk to a Yahoo and only a Yahoo, or I want
Okay.
to talk to Yahoo Kativan.
Yep, let's do it.
My room or yours?
We'll go to my room.
Okay.
Does
Hi.
Yo, what's up?
I just wanted to talk a little.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, do you have anything to say?
Well, I've been watching my videos and I've noticed a trend. I seem to always be pretty hard on you. So, I'm sorry about that.
Besides that, do you have anything to say in this game?
I don't know. Well, yeah, so basically my point is that we'll work to rectify that situation. So, I will try not to be an ass unless I have a reason.
Or, I have some good news.
What's that?
I'm
Are you
an
my
outsider.
grandmother?
No. I'm an outsider, but you're my master.
Oh, okay. Well, you picked me as your master just this time. That works.
You're my master.
Okay.
For now.
All right, that works.
Doesn't mean I won't change if I don't trust you.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told Guami when he came to me with this information, which is that I tend to vote to kill. So, I'm a good master because that way, if you decide, oh, hey, storyteller, you're acting a lot like Jason.
Well,
So I'm a good master because that way you'll have the option of voting more frequently.
sorry, just leave your thing up early enough in case I go before you.
Yeah. I'll just get it right away. I will give you top half, bottom half. I'm just trying to figure out which one I am. Oh my goodness, my video's being stupid.
Wait, did you just do top half, bottom half? I'm trying to figure out what I am.
I'm trying to figure out what to lie about. I'll say bottom half. No, just don't worry about what I say. Okay, I'm very flustered because OBS updated and everything was stupid, and I literally had to restart the video like 6 times, and then I printed the thing late, and so that's why I'm figuring things out. But anyway, I'm bottom half. I'll tell you that.
Okay, or at least you're lying about bottom half.
That's what I'm claiming to you.
Or
all right, thanks.
Or bye.
Bye.
I'll let you talk to Chris now.
Okay, yeah, get the rest of the day with Chris.
Hey, Chris, you want to talk? I'm the bridge now.
You're the bridge now?
Anything you have to say to me, you can tell Jason.
What in the world is going on here?
It's a brave new world. Dude, I'm getting ready for the Final Frontier, which starts tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That'd be awesome. I can't wait for that one.
So
Did you?
Chris, want to talk?
I
know stuff about OBS too, in case you're wondering.
Did you update OBS today, Chris?
No, I updated it yesterday or something.
Yeah, it messed everything up, and now everything's being a royal pain.
Really, mine's working fine.
Well, I don't know. I think my scenes were set wrong or something, and so like it like changed something slightly, and now it's constantly not showing what it should be showing. It's very annoying.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh,
Who
there
wants
we
to
go.
talk? Jason? I mean, you
Um,
always like to get information.
No, sure. That's fine.
Oh.
No, you just hesitated. What the heck?
Well, I was
No,
waiting for
he
Chris
almost
to
was
talk
about
to
to talk to me, but he
I was
can
gonna
talk to
say,
you.
Chris.
You can talk to James if you want, Jason. That's okay.
Chris isn't going to tell you anything, so you might as well talk to me.
Okay, that's fine. Your room.
Yeah.
James is going to lie to you, Jason. See? That's an evil maniacal lab. So, yeah, who should we go talk about our OBS problems?
How come every time I leave and come back, it goes away from the gallery mode? It goes back into like the speaker mode.
So let's explain to you something about
That's
Zoom.
weird.
Literally every time we use it, there are weird, different settings than we've ever experienced before. I don't think anybody truly understands it.
It's never done that to me. That's why I was
Well,
wondering why.
we use the breakout rooms. Like the breakout room settings is anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but the breakout setting room are totally different than they've ever been before. Like I have full access to everything. And sometimes you're muted, and sometimes when you come back, I don't know. It just seems like every time you use Zoom, it's different.
Yeah.
Rahu Chifton?
Yeah, I don't know if you missed the conversation with this Game Junkie guy, and his initials are RC, so everyone's RC now. So I'm a Yahoo Steven, but starting with RC.
Cool.
Ross Konopaski. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna
Blake,
change
Yes.
let's do this. I
Okay.
already suspect you.
Chris, I have some important things to
Why?
say to you.
Just because I have to.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, fair enough.
Go to mine.
Okay.
Go to my room. It's closer to the top.
it. Yeah, and-
That was weird. Why is it doing that again? Doo 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 doo. And of course he's not here. Oh my goodness. What the heck is even happening? Well, that was a mistake. Dude, you're
That
an
was
idiot.
not-
I was in Chris, which was the very top room. Dude, I am so upset.
Why?
Well, every time I do anything, it messes up OBS. I have it set. I don't know, dude. I'm so pissed.
I just noticed that my audio was not working, so it
Oh.
would hear me, but it wouldn't hear you talking. So I just fixed that. So
Oh, good. I'm glad that I was complaining about OBS. Well, I did. I think I fixed. So what it appears is that all of my scenes, there's like features and for whatever. I think if I had just like not had anything set and I set it up, that it would be fine. But for some reason, nothing transferred properly. So I'm gonna try recreating the capture for that and see if I can fix it. You can talk about whatever. It's no different than any other game, and that's fine.
yeah, exactly. My OBS is working fine.
Mine is not. It's very annoying.
I got all my stuff up situated here. I even got this nice new area I put in. It looks really nice.
Yeah. Well, so
You
I
can't
have
see it, but
all sorts of stuff. I have a green screen coming, and then my background will be less derpy. And I'll tell you about my new theme. So I was having trouble with backgrounds, and what I'm doing now is that I always pick a character from the script, and that's the inspiration for the background. So the Undertaker's a cool character, not necessarily
Yep.
the one I'm playing, but
Correct.
that's why.
No, that's cool.
Were you playing the other day when I had the imp background?
Oh, the hole in the it was basically a deep pit of
Yeah, it was
molten
like
lava.
it was like a pit of lava. That was pretty
Yep.
cool. I thought that was
Yeah, I saw
hilarious.
that. That was cool. That was cool. It would have been better if you were the imp, though. And we
Well,
can
the
just
problem is
throw you
that
in
you
it.
can't have it be your character, or then it doesn't work. So what is this? A window capture? Yeah, that's a window
So what
capture.
evil character are you this time?
Oh, do you actually want to talk about the game?
Well, I mean, we can a little bit. I mean, at least you can tell me how evil you are, because that's what you're going to tell me.
I'd say that I am top tier evil.
Mm,
Actually, I want to just give you my exact role.
do it. I'm good. I'm a townsfolk.
I am the butler.
Oh, you're out of town. Why did Jason want to talk to you so badly? Did he find you? What?
Did
No,
he find?
because it's. Oh, is he a librarian?
I have no idea.
Yahoo.
What?
Is he a librarian?
What's the point of that?
Knows a particular outsider?
He didn't tell me what he was. I just apologized to him for being an ass to him every game.
Really? That's fair.
No, dude, I've been watching my videos, and I it's inevitable. Like the first game that I spectated. Here we go again.
Yeah. Oh, he's following you. He's got some.
The first game, yeah.
Bad
Wait,
is a Yahoo.
Stay away from it for the most part.
the first game that I spectated, Jason was like super friendly, and he was like, yeah, well, come on in, the water's fine. And then I don't know, something went wrong, and the next thing you know, I argued with him constantly, and so I'm gonna try to turn a new leaf.
It's,
Oh, that's
it's
the
not
spirit.
just you. Don't worry, Steven.
You and a couple others.
No, I'm trying to turn a new leaf. Manny, he can live in his unrepentant ways. That's fine. But I'm gonna apologize until I get angry again, and then I'll probably yell at him again.
And then you'll apologize again afterwards.
I don't know. It might be I get over apologizing. We'll just see how that plays out.
That's fair.
I'm gonna close the room, guys. Just a heads up, since I kind of distracted you.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. You're the
Talking about
moderator.
this
Oh,
game's
crap.
Yeah, that
I
timer.
meant to give a
15
60 seconds timer. Yeah, it was supposed to change. But
It didn't.
it didn't. I'm sorry.
Who's in charge of this stuff?
Some dork.
Telling you, he has followed me to every room I've been in so far, and he smirks every time he does it. I am so paranoid right now.
Sorry, guys. I tried to change it to a 60-second timer, and I guess it didn't take.
Oh, but you're about to jump in a room, and I'll tell you it was 15 seconds. And we're like, what?
All right, it says 60 now, so are you guys just okay with going on?
Why did they give us the extra minute?
Huh?
Like,
Yeah,
we
I
were
didn't
just-
waste enough time with Chris yet.
Yeah, we got a whole nother minute we can waste.
Jason, if we can agree, we can meet first thing next time, tomorrow.
Or we can meet right now, depending on what happens if Manny gives us the extra minute.
I'll give you 1 extra minute. It was a
All right.
short day.
Okay, my room or yours, Ross?
I'll go to yours.
Okay.
Oh, we get an extra minute.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
going to rename Jason's room.
Oh, the rooms went away already.
Okay, and it says to assign. Okay, what's
There we
going on? All right.
I don't know. I'm going to your room, Chris.
Why not? We didn't waste enough time in here.
Mostly just to see if my thing was fixed, which it's not. Oh, maybe it is. It popped back up. It was very slow, though. Dude, this is going to be the most aggravating video I've ever watched in my life.
So what's the problem? What's not acting right? Your Zoom
The
screen, or-
captures. So it's not like I have it set to capture the Zoom call and set to capture various elements of the brain application, and so whenever we leave breakout rooms, like it just has this like area where there should be something, because it doesn't just automatically pop back up.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if you have the window open, because the window's always got to be open, otherwise sometimes it gets a little.
Sure. So when it closes, like when we're switching between rooms, so like when we leave this, like the window will disappear for a minute, and then when it reappears, it will not pop back up until I mess with the settings again. Oh, goodbye.
Can be good cover.
All right.
I appear to have it fixed it though.
Okay, good.
Is there another button I have to press to get this to save? I don't know. It just doesn't.
You just have to be smarter.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
I have some info.
And with that, a Yahoo has died.
How would you like to die? By insulting the storyteller.
I have some info that I'd like to share. Upon my travels, I've run into 3 outsiders. So therefore, we have a baron and a drunk. At least based upon my travels so far.
Jason, I'm beginning to think you're drunk. You're very, very strange today.
How many outsiders started in the game?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I've come across 3 of them. So
Yeah,
therefore,
I've heard two claims myself.
So wouldn't
Me
that
too.
mean all 4 would be in? Is that? I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, but
Jason,
the point
I
is
think
the 4th is the
The
drunk,
Baron,
and they don't know they're the drunk.
The Baron adds 2 outsiders, Connor.
the 4th
Right.
is
So
the
wouldn't
drunk.
that make it 4 now?
Yes, but the
Right,
4th
so-
outsider doesn't know they're an outsider.
Yeah,
Oh,
because the
gotcha.
drunk doesn't know.
Okay, that's. I didn't understand what. Yes.
So therefore,
But-
one of us lovely townsfolk is drunk, according to my travel findings.
Or you got a wrong claim. Who knows?
Or I got a wrong claim. But
Yep, there's
I'm
that.
going to assume I got a right claim at this point.
So,
And-
Yeah,
Jason,
I think you assume that
I'm
one
going to
of
come
us-
out that I'm probably the drunk. Because that's typically how it works.
Statistically speaking, it's you or me. Yeah.
Jason,
Based on
I
the
also found 3. I also found 3. I'm curious if we found the same 3.
I don't know.
You should talk tomorrow.
So,
Does any of them want to be executed like the recluse?
I don't
Butler,
know.
Recluse, and Saint.
I never understand why the recluse wouldn't want to just die right away. Why
Just they're
not?
bad for the village.
Hey, I made the final 3 as recluse last week.
And the village won.
And that's true. That's true.
But
Anyway,
if they're dead, oh, okay. So if they're dead, they still register as Minion. Okay.
So it could just be clever minion.
so I'm curious if James found the same 3 that I found, but we'll find out eventually. And if not,
I mean,
there's
if we have a virgin in game, that might be something to go after now.
yeah, if not, there's a double claim.
Exactly.
Well, the outsiders can't die from a virgin, though.
A librarian
Yeah, that's
information.
for the townsfolk to do. Yeah.
Librarian information would be pretty great because it's a one-time thing too, and that would kind of.
Or a washerwoman that knows a townsfolk.
Right.
Is there any top 4 info out there at all? An
Yeah.
investigator or
We'll talk
'Cause-
next round and we'll see if there's any double claims.
Yeah.
We can talk about it tomorrow.
Good.
We could
'Cause-
even see if does anybody have any secondhand top 4 townsfolk information they want to give out. Maybe it's not theirs, but just trying to help somebody hide.
I've
Yeah.
heard the chef name said.
Okay,
I just heard it said, not claimed, just said.
So
cool.
I hear that there's someone named Game Junkie and gave me some information.
The game junkie's here.
He probably is.
Andreas.
Okay.
Could be me. It could be the drunk. I don't know. Could be any of us.
Okay, well, at the moment, what do we feel?
I think we should go to
I
bed.
feel if there's like a virgin, then there's something we can do with that. But-
Okay.
Or we could go to bed
I don't,
Okay.
because we are even numbered.
I don't think anyone's claiming virgin, so maybe it's better to go to bed for a round.
Yeah, I've not heard of a
You
virgin.
sure? Okay.
We got quite a few rounds, and the more info we get, the better. It's better than out and like
Yeah,
fortune
I mean,
telling
and the village has been winning a lot lately. We should probably stop executing and see if we can flounder a couple games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can
What's
you
the new-
change your name to Rarcastic Rahau today, or?
Raven.
I don't want you to have any information right now, so maybe it's not the best time to.
I don't have any valuable information.
Oh yeah, that's always good. I forgot Connor was here. We should probably kill Connor.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
They should.
I mean, if there's a recluse, is there some reason to not come out so the town doesn't
There is a
waste
recluse.
one of the top 4 abilities on them?
But let's see if there's any double claims on any of these outsiders, because James said he found 3, I found 3. Let's see if there's a double claim. So let's not
Yeah.
he won't come out right now.
Yeah. Like I was hoping that a librarian would come out and name one of the outsider roles, so that we could get kind of.
Well, the good thing is, if it turns out that different people are claiming roles, then one of them's the Baron.
Yeah.
Let's just hold off and see what happens.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm in agreement with that, but I don't want to make that a habit. I believe in Nom's theory of killing, so but I'm okay with passing for tonight. So I will nominate that we go to sleep.
Yeah, if the top 4s came out, I'd be comfortable making a kill tonight, but
Okay.
it'd be good to have some
Ross-
information.
No one's coming out.
Ross
that's the
has
thing.
nominated to go to sleep.
That has to be unanimous, right, Manny?
No,
No,
a majority.
Okay.
Majority, but this is not a real. Well, everybody's alive, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But it's not a real vote. It's like a vote for exile. So
In this game, up is like we want it to happen, right?
Yeah.
yeah, up
Red
is
hand
you
means
want to go
kill.
to sleep. Down is you want to kill someone,
Bloody hand.
or you want to nominate more people. So Ross, you want to say anything more about
No, it's been laid out.
it? Okay. Anybody else have any pertinent information they want to share?
Last chance for top 4 to come out with info.
I agree. If there are
If
no
it goes
recluse
through,
coming
I'm going to
out.
immediately send you tonight. So I just want to make sure that's clear. All right. We're going to start the vote with Blake then.
But your fault, recluse, if we waste.
Doesn't that count that? Oh, my bad.
No, we're voting to kill Ross here. It says nominate Ross. So
We snuck attack.
No.
he didn't even see it
Foiled
coming. He did it
again.
himself.
Tricked.
Majority murdered.
Well, I
It
think
was
that's
that
correct.
Okay,
game
Ross has
ended.
been unanimously voted out, and he was the demon in the game. No. Right. I'm going to send everybody to their rooms.
Or
Man, we are going to bed.
See if it works this time. And it does not work. And it does work. It just takes a while.
One, it is daytime, and you wake to find that Blake has died.
so, James, I want to talk to you first, but Blake, I do want to talk to you as well.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to close the rooms and make sure that this is the right timer. Okay. There we go.
Can't get past that werewolf meta, can you, Blake?
I'll give you guys till 9:32 or 9:42.
Yeah, Jason, I need to talk to you at some point. So
I want to talk to James first to see if the 3 of
Yeah.
matches.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to your room, Jason.
Anyone want to speak?
Who?
Anyone want to chat?
Sure, I'll talk to you, Chris.
Andreas, I actually really want to talk to you.
Yeah, let's talk.
Okay.
Ross, you want to chat?
My room or yours?
Sure,
Yours.
Michael. I'll head over to yours, Michael.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yours. Fine.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, I'm an outsider. I didn't want to come out because I've not spoken to Jason. So that's because I didn't really want to sort of come out in the big group. Because obviously,
I have a confusion. Well, I have a theory. And that is that there is something screwy with the outsider information. Did Jason say that there were 3 outsiders?
Yeah, that's what he said. There was 3 outsiders, and I
Did you
knew I was
talk
an
to somebody
outsider.
that then talked to him, or is he
Not that
just?
I know of.
Yeah, that
Not that
was
I know.
my suspicion, is that he was lying about that.
Could be, yeah.
I will
as I said,
tell you that I have played this game 47 times, and I have suspected Jason 47 times, so I don't know how much value there is in that.
well, yeah, I mean, well, you got to have a little bit of suspicion to Jason. I mean, it's Jason.
Well, I will say that his behavior was very odd,
Very aggressive.
almost like he was drunk. And then, well, he claimed that he was an outsider, and then when he got back to the village, he's like, there have been 3 outsider claims. So the fact, if you're an outsider and he didn't talk to you, how many
Yeah,
people did you talk to yesterday?
only 2.
I mean, it is possible that you talked to somebody and that then they talked to Jason before the evening. So
Yeah.
that's not
That's a
inconceivable.
possibility. But
I am behind on my notes, so I'm gonna write down in my notes. But you can feel free to keep talking or not, or you can just leave. I tend to kind of muddle
yeah,
around until the game kind of develops. That's kind of my play style. So I'm not in a big hurry to get anywhere or do anything. And if you
yeah,
are, that's fine.
yeah. As I say, I've been looking around, and as I say, I'm trying to sort of work it all out. But as I say, being an outsider, and then Jason claiming that kind of threw me a little bit. That's why I didn't want to come out, because I didn't want to sort of say it in public. Because obviously, if you've got 2 claims of an outsider, one of them is bad or is good trying to hide.
Well, so here's the thing. How many times have you played this game?
Trouble Brewing, I've played about 3 or 4 times, and 1 S&B.
So the number of outsiders is pretty important. So if the bad
Yeah,
people choose to bluff as outsiders, uh, that can make some
that's something that I have
interesting
seen that
things.
in one of my games. Yeah,
Now, I will say, well, it seems kind of unplausible what Jason is doing, because it seems like that double claim is going to surface pretty quick. Do you want to tell
yeah.
me which outsider you are? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, I
I
did
said,
tell one
do you want
person.
to? If you don't want to, that's fine too. I don't
Well,
care.
I did tell one person, so I'm the recluse. But as I said, I didn't want to come out, because obviously everyone was starting saying the recluse should come out. But I was like, well, I don't really want to come out, because in case someone else is claiming recluse,
Yeah.
and
Now, so the benefit of coming out as the recluse is that then the people that see things realize, like for instance, the investigator and the fortune teller, and they don't get
yeah,
bad information. Like, and if you come out and get yourself executed and they saw you and somebody else, then they realize it's not that other person. But yes, not coming out as a recluse if we have double claims would be helpful, because then we would know obviously that you or the other person that claims recluse is bad. So
yeah. I mean, I was waiting for someone else to come out first, seeing if because if someone else had come out first, by not coming out, it either means that the other person's also doing the same thing, or there is
well,
no
no,
other
they
person.
wouldn't be, because if somebody else is fake claiming it, then they're not that role, and they would actually be claiming it to create the chaos. So they would have to
Yeah,
claim it. So it's possible that they've claimed it in a couple whispers, and that we're just not privy to that. That is
yeah,
possible. Or it's
yeah.
possible that Jason's just saying there is a drunk, which
Jason just tried to just basically.
ironically, it could be correct information, in which case he would be making things bad for other people.
Yeah.
I'm going to put your thing in here. Do you want to know?
I mean, I'm assuming you're good.
Well, I am good. There's no reason for you to think that, though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you want to give me anything? Sort of top half, bottom half.
I will tell you that I am not going to claim my role to anybody, and at some point I will publicly come out. That is what I will say. So that is
Okay.
information, but I mean, you can interpret what that
Yeah.
means.
I mean, yeah. That.
I will tell you that I have fake claimed an outsider. So that's going to be circulating, which
Yeah.
isn't meant to stir up trouble so much as catch trouble that's already stirred.
Yes, that makes sense. I mean, I understand. Yeah. Well, I'm going to head back and see if I can talk
Yep,
to
that's
someone
fine.
else.
Chris, do you want to talk?
Yeah, sure.
That's good.
Over.
Alex.
Yeah, we can go to yours.
Alex, you want to talk?
Do we have any suspicions on Ayahu yet as being a double claim?
He was talking to one of the double claim people, so there might be suspicion. Sorry, Yahoo, there might be suspicion. You spent a long time with one of the
Right now, we're trying to
Blake.
suss out the double claims.
Blake, let's talk.
So right now, I'm trusting Jason because he seems
That's fine.
Hey, Blake, you're totally cool to give my information, man.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
I told him first day. So.
What the heck is happening? Ross, you want to talk, or are you also shunning me?
I'm not shunning anybody.
All right, let's go.
All right, I'll head over to yours. Of course, it's not enough about. Hey.
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 Yeah, so, well, I don't know. The game is shaping up odd. Who are you working with?
Working with? No one. I'm the recluse.
Oh. So are you aware of this double claim situation?
Yeah, the Chris A. I was just told two conversations ago that Chris A. is claiming recluse as well. So I'm either the drunk, but the drunk wouldn't get that double claim, or he is claiming that to sow in confusion. I am fine dying either way.
Are you saying what did you say about the drunk?
If I'm the drunk, I wouldn't get a recluse claim.
Yeah, you would get Townsfolk.
So that doesn't work out. I'm not sure why we're doing a double recluse claim.
I don't know. It's super odd. Well, this is his fourth play. He did say, well, I talked to him and I basically said, well, you're claiming outsider, and I was just I gave him nothing, similar to what I'm giving you, but I'm trying to work out why.
Sure.
I don't know. It's an odd situation, and I need to mull on it for a while. But he did say that he was gonna not claim it publicly and see if somebody double claimed it, which obviously means that he's now gonna gun for you, which is silly because we'll just kill you. Like, why does it even matter?
Yeah, we're gonna do it in one. Him and I, or
yeah,
me
just
and
kill
him.
both of you. Like you're both. It doesn't even matter.
Okay, folks. So I'm the recluse before anybody else claims it.
No. We know Ross. You don't have to.
I'm just saying that I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with dying, and I just wanted noted that I was asking about librarian claims, and I was asking about empath claims.
Ross, we're not worried. We're killing you both. You don't have to like.
Well, I just feel like doing it.
Yep, I nominate Chris A.
We're gonna kill Chris first. Yes,
yeah.
We're gonna kill Chris first, which is why you didn't need to worry about it.
But I'm just,
you know. It doesn't even matter. I mean, if he is or isn't.
I'm just curious why there would be a double claim on recluse. I can't wait to see how this folds. Unfolds.
All right, Yahoo, want to give your reasoning?
So there's a double claim on the recluse. Typically, even if there was just one recluse, you would just kill the recluse because it's bad for the village. With a double claim, doubly so. So let's get him out of here.
Okay, Chris.
Sorry, Chris, I didn't have this intention right away, but it turns out I turned on you pretty quick.
Yeah, most people tend to be. But yeah, I am the recluse. Yeah, yeah, kill me. I mean, it's not going to make much difference whether I'm alive, but so.
We're gonna kill you both. We're gonna kill you both one at a time, just so you know. So
Manny, if I can get a rule, Manny,
we can't do it double time.
Yeah, Manny, if I can get a rules clarification, just for edification.
Edification.
if one of us was drunk, we would get a townsfolk fake roll. Correct? We would not get
Right.
an outsider
Correct.
fake roll.
The drunk thinks they're a
No.
townsfolk.
Yeah.
This is double claim. We're going to kill you both because
Oh,
it's
no,
really
I'm totally fine with it. I'm just trying to figure out why he would claim double claim
But
recluse.
that would be so mean. You're the drunk. I'm gonna make you.
Yeah, you're actually the recluse.
I'm the antisocial, the antisocial drunk
I guess it
recluse.
would be
Yeah.
a recluse whose power doesn't work though, so you would still just show up as good all the time.
Yeah, true.
All
right, I'm going to start the countdown. The vote's going to start with Ross.
Oh, wait.
What?
Okay, I'm in.
Get
Okay.
that hand up high.
Ooh. This is the first time I played with the new app.
Neat, eh?
Yeah.
By the way, Ross, I hope
I clicked the wrong button last night.
Chris, you're such a rebel.
Ross,
Listen.
regardless if you're the real recluse or not, I hope you're okay that we're going to have to kill you next.
Hey, I'm totally fine with it.
Okay.
Yep.
I just don't know why Blake didn't use his one vote right now.
I went on the wiki and printed out tips for this roll. So.
Wait, but prove you're not evil.
Did it say what to do if there's a double claim on it?
You know what? It says no one ever double claims that because that would just be dumb. Is what it says. There.
No, hey, let's be a little nicer.
Hey, yeah.
I'm just
one
kidding.
of you.
Somebody is doing that.
I'm fighting for my dumb roll right now.
Honestly, if Ross actually is bad and he's claiming that he's dumb on his own, would be funny.
Yeah,
I'm going to put a timer down if anybody else wants to nominate.
Just for the record, I made 15 points in one turn on that that game we played. I thought that was pretty good. Marco Polo. I'm taking.
All right. With that, Chris A has been executed. Oops.
Was he a werewolf?
No. And we're gonna go to bed.
I didn't vote on you, Chris A. So if you're good, I trusted you. But if
It goes around the world just on and on and on. It takes forever to pop back up. There it is. Alright, so I was so excited to play. And I'm not sure what happened to me, but I appear to have gotten very stupid, and so I don't know what's going on at all. I am the Slayer. I'd like to know who the demon is. Oh, yeah, it's like Jason, that other game. I want to make it to the final 3 and then shoot one of the other 2. Much better than being the Snake Charmer. Yeah. Alright, I need to start hustling.
The answer is yes, we still have 4 outsiders in the Baron.
Okay.
Someone's drunk.
So I guess Lynn's gone, but I'll just go ahead and say what happened, and you can fill her in later. So nobody died last night.
Okay.
That's interesting.
So I'm going to go ahead and open the rooms up, and I'm going to give you till 10:03.
Can I talk to you again, Blake, very quick?
Hold on, I gotta meet with him.
Okay, who's first, Connor?
Connor spoke
the
first,
monk,
but
I
it's your
guess.
call.
Blake's got all kinds of dates to the prom.
And I'm dead. I don't get
Blake
it.
is always well. The first person to die is typically
It's
good.
a weird group here.
Yahoo, let's talk again.
I'm joining
All right,
in my
let's talk.
room, I guess.
My room or yours?
I don't know. All right, find my room. I'll go to my room. So, what's going on?
Okay. So you're a bottom half.
Yep.
Please say you're the monk or the soldier in some way, shape, or form.
No.
Darn it.
But I can tell you that if I make it to the final 3, we'll win.
Okay. So you're the mayor.
But I didn't say that.
So why are you saying if we make it to the final 3, we'll win?
I said if I make it to the final 3, we'll win. If you haven't learned anything from me, I like there to be a shred of confusion.
Are you actually claiming mayor?
I am not. But I am
You are.
telling you, if I make it to the final 3, we'll win. That is true. So get me to the final 3.
I don't understand.
Well, you just have to believe.
So you're saying you're the Slayer. Got it.
I hate you. I hate that you can't just let there be mystery.
No, it's fine, because I already got a mayor claim. That's why I was going to say, are you double claiming? I was about to say we got 2 mayors now. That's why I was asking you.
Nope. I just like there to be mystery. I want there to be some confusion.
Okay, well, no, I like to puzzle it together with pieces. So, by the way, I'm with you this turn, and I assume we're killing Ross because he's a double claim still.
Yeah, of course, and he doesn't even mind. That's the thing. That's the thing. A recluse literally just outs himself and dies on day 1 anyway. So it's a very odd double
What
claim.
I'm afraid of is that one of the recluses, specifically Ross, lied, and is actually the demon, and is going to star pass to the Scarlet Woman.
Well, I would expect that, but that's fine. I know we're killing a bad player because there's no way a good player double claimed and died on their hill of I'm the recluse.
The interesting thing about Ross is Lynn pushed me to Ross.
Okay. Why? Did she know that there was a double claim?
No, but I was looking for outsiders. She 1-for-1 to me. I'll just tell you.
If you want to tell me who the other outsiders are, that would be helpful. You don't necessarily need to tell me what they are.
James is the other outsider and me.
What?
Me and James are the other outsiders.
Okay.
But Lynn 1-for-1 claimed me. She claimed the mayor, and then she said, "Oh, Ross is the recluse," and then that's why I went to talk to Ross. But maybe she's claiming mayor, and Ross is actually a demon, and Star passes to her, which is Scarlet Woman, and she's claiming mayor. I don't know. It's just one of many possibilities.
Yep.
We'll see. There has to be a monk or a soldier, so I got to figure that out next.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to talk?
Hey, Alex.
Alex.
Oh, you're talking to Alex. Hey, Chris, let's talk.
Okay, I'll talk to you, Jason, if I can manage not to hang up.
Okay. Wait, actually.
You shrugged your shoulders. Does that mean you don't want to talk to me since I got you killed?
Connor, Blake, I want to make sure you understand. You're the only person I gave my information to.
Connor,
okay.
Connor, I want to talk to Connor. I want to
Okay.
talk to Connor about something. You want to talk? My room or yours?
Oh, we can go to mine.
So what's happening? Hey, Chris, did you want to talk, or do I need to find someone else? All right, let's do it.
Sure, why not? My room?
Alex.
Yeah, I'll go to your room, Blake.
Okay.
So, here's the deal. If you are the actual recluse, normally recluses just come out and die anyway. And if you're the fake recluse, then you're evil. And so I don't feel bad for killing you. And we're going to kill both of you. So it is very odd that happened. I will say, given that Ross has played more than you, it seems like you're the fake recluse. But no hard feelings, because either you're evil or I don't know.
Yeah.
Then that's fine. You don't have to tell me anything more. And in fact, you don't even have to sit here and listen to me say this nonsense. But yeah, given that I think you're evil, I'm probably not going to tell you much at this point. Yeah. So I don't really know what's going on.
That's standard with this game, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, okay, I'll tell you. I was working on uploading my videos today, and I was so excited to play. And like, I've been rushing to get through everything that I have to do. And then we got here, and I'm telling you, it's like my brain exploded, and I am just a shell of a dead person. And here I am, and it's like, man, I don't even know how to play this game. Not even sure what I'm doing here. Well, it's a good thing Manny's here to disapprove of me. What? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. I might be getting to look suspicious because I'm talking to you. Because I think pretty much the whole village thinks that you're the bad one.
Probably. But
did you learn anything else? If you're good, you would want to share with me.
I've not. No one else has told me the roles.
Oh, okay. So nobody's given you anything.
No, I literally the first 2 days. All I got was sort of very loose information, and it's like, well, that's not.
Well, I guess you could tell me what your actual evil role was. That would be helpful. Not for you. It's a shame I'm not the actual Undertaker. No, yeah, we executed you. Yeah, so I would know if I was actually the Undertaker, which is what my background is for. Maybe I'm not the Undertaker. All right, I think I'm gonna head back.
Are you going to be in Jugen's game?
Jugen, when is that happening?
Sunday, I think.
I don't play Werewolf anymore. I just play this game.
Ah.
I'm playing this tomorrow night, and then there's an 11 a.m. game on Saturday, and I don't know. I think like an 8 p.m. game, and I'm in all of those.
Yeah. Well, because that's going to have like Undertaker. It's going to have like no roles at all revealed at all.
Yeah. I saw that he said about that. That seems pretty cool. I will say that he is absolutely right that we are getting too good at Werewolf, and the village always wins. And I also agree that having no reveal on death makes the game a lot more difficult. The main reason is because when you have no reveal on death, you never get like a sense that you're on the right direction. Like when you start killing werewolves, you're like, oh yeah, and like you feel good. And when you're just like, and you've killed somebody, go to bed, and it's like, I don't like that.
I mean, it'll be an interesting game.
Well, my point is that it gives you like the adrenaline to know that you're doing the right thing, and so you have like a better sense. And literally taking that away and not knowing if you killed the right person or not, like it's such a greater hindrance than you would realize. And I'm not criticizing, because that is what it takes to take the advantage away from the village, but it's more substantial than you would think. Like it actually affects the game pretty profoundly.
It'll be interesting to see how that works.
Joseph did a game once where everybody had to close their eyes and you didn't know how anybody voted. And that was
I saw that.
horrid.
I watched that one. That was awful. I was like, that don't make sense.
Well, it was fun, but it was rough.
You said, and I'm not that. I'm not that. So.
No worries.
Blake, I'm going to be vindicated in like an hour. Okay. So.
Okay. So unless someone has real info, obviously we have to.
We're missing one person, I think.
Yeah.
Ross.
So, no, yeah. So,
I'll be vindicated in an hour. You know how long this game lasts?
Yeah, I'm hoping an hour. So, we're waiting for
Alex. I guess he dropped again.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. I'm like I said, like Jason said, I'm totally okay with dying right now. I just want to put out a theory before I go. Kill me today, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out why the reason for a double claim. So the only thing I can think of is that Chris is the Baron, and he did the double claim. And that way we spend 2-3 days hunting down recluses rather than hunting down the imp and the other minions.
There's multiple reasons. It could be the imp who then star passed it to the Scarlet Woman. There's multiple reasons.
Sure, but from my perspective, with me being the actual recluse, I'm trying to figure out what's actually going on. Right? So, like I said, kill me off. I'm cool with it, but I'm just putting it out there for you guys to consider.
Well, it's also worth noting that we didn't have a kill last night. So if they thought they were turtling the game to kill us off, they didn't do very good at that.
That's true. That's true too. Good point.
But unfortunately, Ross, unless someone actually has any real info on anyone,
no, then just
I don't think it bothers him.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. By all means.
We still don't have any top 4 come out with the information.
There definitely is a top 4.
James, I'm leaning towards no, by the way, from our conversation earlier.
Because if there isn't a top 4 claim right now, I will nominate myself.
I don't know if we have a top 4 claim. I don't understand.
But there has to be at least 2.
I was gonna say I can't imagine all 4 of them are not in the game. That seems.
There doesn't have to be 2. It doesn't mean that there's none.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We also don't have like a virgin claim and stuff like that, so it's unlikely that none of them is in the game.
Yeah, so someone must have info that could help us.
Maybe we're all recluses.
Yeah, turns out it's an amnesia game all over again. Yeah. Okay, so if no one is willing to come out with it, and I get that, that's cool too. I nominate myself, Manny.
All right, Ross nominates himself
for all the aforementioned reasons.
I heard something weird happened in a game once. I just want to try this. I'm the mutant. No, I'm not dying. Okay.
Chris
good.
is dead.
No. Good. No mutants. We're okay.
Adele
All right.
did that. Adele.
And anybody else have any other input here on Ross?
Kill him.
He's either a recluse or he's an evil person. It's the plain and simple of it. So we have
No,
to.
it's a no-brainer.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown. 5 is enough to kill.
Come on, unanimous. Let's go.
Yeah,
Well,
Chris,
Blake.
That's about as unanimous as you can get, Ross.
No.
Chris, one game.
Chris.
Adele died. Adele died claiming he was a mutant to protect me because they were going to vote me out, and he knew that I was a really good role, but I wasn't. I was bad, so he ended up killing himself to protect me. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
Adele.
Okay, 9 votes is enough, unless you can convince Chris to vote on somebody else. I guess
On
you can
himself.
convince dead people too.
I believe you, Ross.
Anybody else have any other?
Cool.
So you don't think
Halfway
either of
good.
them, Chris? You don't think either of them are bad?
Well, I didn't say that. I'm just
This is the real
hedging
record.
my bets.
I'm not going to belabor it much. Then I'm going to go ahead and open up the room so we can go on with Ross
We don't even
dying.
get to countdown?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Keep it up, Monk.
So unprofessional. There we go.
Why are we wasting
Give him the
time?
middle finger. Do it. Yahoo, you get this.
Get out of here.
Bless you.
Thanks.
All right, see how long it takes. Bam. Okay, I think I got the settings better. I don't know why everything got all screwy. So I told Jason my exact role. Told nobody else my role. I told Chris that I was the butler. Also kind of made Jason think I was the mayor, which is, you know, whatever. I don't know. See where it goes. Probably die at night. No, then I'll be obsessive, Jason.
Okay. You guys wake up to find that Michael has died.
Too long.
Michael, do you want to talk? Michael,
I'm going to give you guys till 10:22.
Michael, my room is yours. Do you want to talk?
Your one, Jason.
Okay.
Lynn, can we talk?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We talk afterwards, Mike, as well.
My room, James.
Yep.
Before anybody goes, I've got strong evidence that there's a spy as a minion.
Strong evidence.
Strong evidence. Interesting.
Strong evidence.
Yep.
I think that's good evidence, actually.
I don't.
I've even talked to you, but I.
Yeah.
It
makes sense to me, but again, I'm just putting theories out. So
I don't think you have strong evidence, Ross.
I think I do.
Blake.
Yes. It's not even it's not even me related. Jason, it's not even me related. It's not even me related.
Alex, you want to talk?
Jason, I can talk to you about it if you want.
I think I should talk to Blake.
Well, I'm talking to him first.
My room or yours?
Blake's already gone.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on? I don't know. I don't know anything in this game.
Well, I don't know. Some people are saying that there's a spy. Does that mean you're a super powerful role? Because the spy would kill the powerful roles.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they would kill me if there was a spy in the game.
Well, since you're dead, do you want to just tell me what you are, since I'm living and it's more important for the living people to know things? Actually, I'm kind of flipping that, but it benefits me.
You can trust me, so therefore you should tell me what you are.
Well, I'm not gonna share my role because I shared it with one person, and if I share it with that person and then I die, then I'll immediately suspect them, even though statistically speaking I'll probably die, and then I'll gun for them hard and screw the game up. That's my plan.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I also double claimed something intentionally, so that was fun. But that so far hasn't created any chaos.
You can't trust me to share what you are. I'm trying to get information just to know.
Do you know what Michael was?
I have no idea.
So I was like looking forward to this game all day, and I'm telling you what, I think something went wrong in my brain, and here we are, and I don't even feel like I'm actually playing.
I'll be honest, I actually thought Michael was a demon, so I'm glad I was going to come out with a theory this day. So I'm
dude, that's how it always goes. I'm always in my room, and I'm like, such and such is the demon. Then wake up, and they're like, such and such is dead. And I'm like, well, I'm really glad that happened, because I was about to throw the game in the crapper.
I will. Here's all I can tell you. Here's all I can tell you. I think I am drunk, or one of two things. I was either drunk or poisoned because I think my information is bad.
If you
It
were
has to
drunk,
be bad.
that would be definitely not the 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 spy, because the
Yeah,
spy would never ever kill the drunk. It's more
yeah.
likely you were poisoned. They maybe they're poisoning rolls and then killing them a day later just to create confusion. I don't know. So we have two minions. Just trying to look.
I don't know. I will tell you. The only thing I can tell you is I'm interested what people are finding out about Connor because just based on what I have heard, I do not trust him.
Now, I will say, last time we played, you said that you're more a social person than a like the puzzle person. Did you have
Yeah.
any instincts as far as that goes? Because you were
Uh,
dead on
well,
last time.
he came. Well, just because again he came to me first, and I know that he's someone. If he's bad, he would want me to think we're on the same team, and so that was suspicious. And the information that he has, there's only two ways that he has it: either because he's a role that gets information, or he's an evil role that knows that info. Like so it's, based on what he's told me, I know that he is either what he told me he is, or he
Is the spy, or
is
there
like
is
the
a spy?
demon or the spot. Yeah, and knows there's another. That's the only other way that
So,
he
did
would
you
know. So
suspect Connor of being bad before this all unraveled, or is like what's happening
this
leading you
happened
there as
last
well,
round,
or
but
maybe both?
yeah, yeah, that happened last round. I mean, the first round again, it was just that again him picking me first. I kind of felt like I don't know. We never trust each other, so maybe it was legitimate, or he's trying
Well,
to
it
give me an
also could
ally.
be that like you're a face that he's more familiar with, since you're more a werewolf person and he's more a werewolf person.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. Okay, that's all. Sorry, I'm not super helpful this game,
Well, dude, I'm not
but
super helpful either, because I'm telling people I ain't telling you nothing, and guess what? I don't get nothing.
there you go. There you go.
Well,
Okay,
I
I
know
got
a
a couple.
couple recluses. I also
Apparently,
heard that
shit.
there's a mayor claim.
I haven't heard that. I
I
haven't
don't
heard
know
that.
who it is, but I heard that there is a mayor. Because somebody,
Interesting.
well, yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but
That could have
I
been why I died. Maybe it bounced off of the mayor. I don't know.
oh, maybe, well, but that would be odd for, well, no, so it could just be random that they killed the mayor. But they would know that if they killed the mayor, it wouldn't take. Or maybe so then there's another strategy. You just kill the mayor every turn, and it just bounces back and forth. And maybe after the fourth kill of the mayor, they're like, "Fine, I'll let him kill the mayor."
I guess. I know. I don't know. Okay, there's like two people I need to talk to
Yep,
really
that's fine.
quickly. So.
Don't understand.
Back again.
I still don't understand why a top 4 hasn't come out. It just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know if the randomization throws out no top fours, would Manny decide to shift it or not? I don't know.
Normally people do, but I mean he's new. Maybe he didn't. Lynn,
Alex,
you want
can
to
you
talk?
join my room? Alex?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
talk about it. What room? Your room or mine?
Sure, we'll go to my room.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go to your.
So,
What's up?
based on, so nobody outed you, but based on what I heard, I was left with the impression that you were the mayor. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not many people that know my role, so.
Well, nobody told me. It's just that I figured it out based on the way that things were said. So, well, I don't know that you're good. Well, yeah, I don't know that I want to give my role. I haven't given my role. I only gave my role to one person, and uh, I think it would be good if I stuck around. Do you think that there's a spy?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Blake. I
Blake
don't
thinks
know.
that he's drunk or poisoned, and if there's a spy, they would never kill the drunk.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't know. And I don't know what Michael is. Michael claimed 3 roles to me, but I'm not sure which one he is. So I don't have any information there.
Well, I will give
And
you
then,
bottom half because you did you did tell me your role. However, I don't think that that's particularly useful. But at least you have something to work with.
that's fair. All right, we'll go. But I just find it strange. There's no top 4. I still find it weird.
Yeah, that
I
seems
still think-
odd to me. Well, it also seems odd that there were 2 recluse claims. That I don't comprehend how that would happen, unless Chris just doesn't understand that that's a terrible bluff.
I would, if I were evil, I would totally. If I were claiming outsider, I'd claim saint. There's no way I'd be claiming.
Yeah.
Recluse. That's just you're asking to get killed, right?
Yep.
In my opinion, but.
All right.
All right, we'll
Very
go
good.
back.
Yep.
And I think it just seems to happen on Zoom, not on anything else that I use. So it may be some
you know
combination of router and Zoom. And
Blake,
you need more RAM, maybe.
For you. I have a question for you. Did you happen to get soldier or not? I don't care. Because I'm gonna nominate that person.
What are you asking? What?
I'm asking you, Blake. Did you get soldier or not?
What does that mean?
When you got your info, what did you get soldier or not?
Not.
Were you told soldier or not?
Not.
Either way, you never heard the word soldier before. This is the first time you're ever hearing the word soldier.
In his
What's
life?
going on here?
It is a strange
I'm just asking you, Blake. Is this the first time? Is it the first time
You're not in a breakout room with Blake. We're all here.
Hey, guess what, Jason? Blake is dead.
I know. That's why I'm asking Blake. Is it the first time in the whole game you're hearing the word soldier?
No, I don't think it is.
No, I'm pretty sure he had like GI Joes when he was a kid or
I
something.
can confirm that I have at least said soldier once to Blake.
There is a hospital here. It's Soldiers and Sailors. I don't know if that's relevant.
Okay, well.
There's a different script.
So Blake, what did
It's a
you get?
hospital.
Then? If you didn't get soldier, what did you get? We need the info now. We need info, or else we're not going to proceed.
He died before anybody else died. What are you? I don't understand.
Is that the info you need? I think I was drunk, so I don't think it matters.
But it does
poison.
matter. It
It
matters.
matters what people told you, Blake. Whether someone told you soldier or not.
That
wasn't.
No, someone in a conversation with you said soldier.
Yeah, I've actually. I've been told soldier once.
Okay, and does it happen to be by the same person that you checked?
Yes.
Okay, and you didn't get soldier.
I did not.
Okay, Blake might be the drunk.
That's right.
Blake is Blake is either the drunk or
I think he's
possibly the person is lying as well. I'm not sure, but Blake is probably the drunk.
Could he have been poisoned? Do we think the poisoner is in the game?
Poisoner could be in the game, in which case there's 2 drunks. In which case there could be 2 people getting banned.
Poisoner only lasts 2 days, right? Or night. And
It's
day.
just one day, but they get to
Yeah,
pick
but
a
they
new
can
person.
keep picking the same person.
Yeah, they can just do that. They really mess with people.
Well, and sometimes they get lucky and pick a day 1 information roll, in which case they poison 100% of that information, which is super unlucky.
Ironically, we don't have any top rolls.
Well, none that have come out anyway.
That's just suspect as all get out. Like,
There's 2
why
people
not at
who
this
I haven't
point?
talked to yet, and one of them will never say anything. So, if that person has a top roll, please give us info at this point.
I don't. I will tell you, I do not have one of the top 4 roles. If that makes you feel any better.
Alex, I know I keep trying to talk to you. Do you have a top 4 roll?
Nope.
So, in other words, we have no top 4 rolls in this.
Nope. So I could either
Easy.
be drunk or not. Who knows?
Is that even possible?
It's possible.
Sure,
it's totally possible that there's no top 4 rolls.
I mean, there's 13 roles, Townsfolk roles, and
yeah, so there's 7. So 4 of them are. Yeah, it's definitely possible because there could only be 5, and then there's more.
Yeah, true.
If you have a Baron, it's only 5.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that it is possible. Is the point?
Yeah.
At this point, I don't think. I mean, same with the top 4. The Virgin needs to come out, and if there isn't somebody coming out, I'm going at this point to assume there is no Virgin in this game.
If there's no Virgin, then we have some double claims. If there's no Virgin, then we have some
there are double claims, so that's not even a question.
No, but there's also double claim Townsfolk then if there's no Virgin.
Yeah, double claims of those that are still alive.
5 out of the 13
So
Townsfolk are not.
We know there's a Baron.
It still leaves it pretty open.
That leaves Poisoner or Scarlet Woman as the other minion.
Yeah, so if you subtract 5 from 13, you're left with 8, and there are 7 rolls. So there could potentially be no Virgin and no top 4 roll and no double claim without the Baron.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying.
What is the chance that we have a Scarlet Woman? Because that depends whether information about the inn right now is important or not.
Awesome.
Well, let's assume there is a Scarlet Woman.
Yeah, always assume there is one.
Mm-hmm. That's the safest thing.
Because even if there isn't one, the imp can kill themselves, which essentially is the same as the
Well,
Scarlet
okay,
Woman.
but here's the thing.
Sure.
Blake is thinking that he's drunk, so he's either drunk or he was poisoned. So that would mean no Scarlet Woman if there's a poisoner.
Or Jason said that person lied.
Well, I am
Yeah,
the
but the
confused.
person
Blake,
wouldn't
are you
lie.
claiming Washerwoman?
No.
No.
Well, why would you be? Why would you ever be told?
Should I just
Whatever.
come out? I don't know.
It's
Probably
Yahoo.
out
It's
the
completely possible.
I think we should come out, Blake.
You do what you want, Blake. You do you.
Soldier.
Yeah, I mean, I
No, don't
I
come out.
really-
I
Why
want
not?
to
Why not?
savor
I mean,
this
No,
crap.
I don't think
ahead.
anyone's. I
It's
don't think
helpful.
anyone's bluffing this role, so I might as well.
If you're the seer, you better not come out.
Oh,
Blake.
because he is the soldier.
Yeah.
No,
They'll stop hunting you.
I was the, or I am, or was the Ravenkeeper. So the information I got at night, I don't trust. Is the thing. So I do think only because
Well,
of
a lot will
reasons.
say,
So.
what was the role that you did get? It will help us determine a lot.
The role that I was told was fortune teller.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that could be.
Which means you're poisoned or drunk.
Yeah.
Gonna need a
Right,
nomination
so-
soon.
Or who knows? I don't know who he picked. So
I mean,
Who said there was a spy game if the Ravenkeeper?
No.
That was
that
Ross.
was that was me, and I got several people
you
talked me
off
off the
that
ledge
now?
on that. Yeah, they talked me off that ledge.
Well, if he was the drunk, that could still be it.
Because the reason I thought that, because Blake's come out, they hit Ravenkeeper right off the bat, right? And then there's the
Well,
knowledge.
they
basically
wouldn't want to kill the Ravenskeeper.
No, but
The
day
drunk
one,
Ravenkeeper, they would.
day one, it's a random shot, right? And then the second thing is they knew that there was a recluse, so they do the double claim. But I've been talked off that ledge,
So
so
I have some info that I've been given, and I feel like we have a decent kill today. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to out someone here, and I feel bad about it. But at Yahoo, based on info I've been given, by said fortune teller,
Said fortune teller, the fake fortune teller.
you're either the decoy or the demon. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill you either way. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but I think you're gonna have to do what you need to do.
he would be one of the two, anyways, right?
We're gonna
Because he
have to
would have
kill-
been
we're
with
gonna
somebody
have to
else.
kill you at Yahoo, based on the information I've been given by said fortune teller.
Well, it could be the other person then too, right, Jason? Because he checks two people at a time.
It could be, and we'll get onto that person.
Why
next.
don't we do the other person first?
Because the other
So-
person is claiming a different kind of role that I'd rather. If you want to shoot the other person, that'll help.
Oh, I want to shoot the other person, Jason. I shoot Jason.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go. Then now we can kill you. That
That's
was-
fine.
Yeah,
Go
who's
ahead and kill
claiming-
me. Jason's throwing the game, but I mean, if he's not the demon, then whatever. But
I-
it's super odd that I would say I want to make it to the final three so I can win, and then he's like, "We need to kill Steven immediately." Just saying.
Well, again, fortune
That
teller
is true.
pinged you. I was trying to.
That's fine. Yeah, and then you're like, "Hey guys, I think you need to take your
he's not
shot."
the only one with the information. I mean, has been given this
I was
information.
trying
So
to
I
guide
Yeah, and
agree.
if he's given all bad information, it's not helpful.
I was trying to guide you somewhere realistic, but if you're really going to shoot me, that's fine. You'll see that that's a stupid shot.
Well, I did shoot you.
Okay.
Manny, resolve it.
So are you claiming Slayer at Yahoo?
Of course.
Okay. So how would you like to shoot Jason?
Just like humanely with like a guillotine or something.
Oh, well,
Shoot
that's
them
nice.
with the guillotine.
A flying
Well, no,
It's very
So-
polite.
he won't suffer.
At his back, I
That's
think-
a
So
total
a
guillotine
Yahoo
on top.
comes over to Jason's place with a organically raised wood chopped guillotine, covered in flowers for
Aw.
humanity's sake.
Wow.
And the guillotine comes down, and turns out that it was made of feathers anyway, for humane reasons. And Jason, nothing happens to it.
Okay, so a Yahoo knew my role. I don't know why he shot me. It was a waste.
Oh,
of a
I knew
shot.
I knew what you claimed, dude. Everybody always claims. Nobody's gonna say I'm the demon.
I want to make sure I
Well,
understand the Slayer.
someone
Can
might.
anyone,
It's
can
a
anyone
one-shot,
claim that, or can only the Slayer? claim that?
Anybody can
Anybody
claim that.
Anybody can claim that.
Like,
which is
Yeah.
why
I just
now,
wanted to know.
which is why
That-
now I nominated Yahoo.
That's fine. Dude,
Um,
you literally said I'm going to nominate you anyway.
But I wanted you to actually think about your shot and shoot someone useful. And
Yeah,
not,
I did, and so it was dude. Okay, let me explain to you. We literally played a game like 4 games ago where you were the Slayer and you said I am the most important role in this game, and everything that matters is that I live till the final 3. And I thought, okay, if Jason will understand anything, it's that. Turns out that's not the case.
I said you could be the decoy. I did say you could be the
I
decoy.
know. You weren't super hostile to me, and I'm not mad at you.
Yahoo.
However,
Yahoo.
I shot you with my
Yahoo.
feather
It's the
guillotine.
Sasquatch. It's the Sasquatch all over again. If you're the Sasquatch, come out, and Jason's the Sasquatch. All
Well,
right,
I
everyone,
have a
come
theory, which is if Jason was the mutant, he would think it was the most important role in the game.
No,
I do.
Are we gonna kill a Yahoo now?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it's up to the village. The village can choose to kill me. I don't think it's a good idea, but Jason does. You decide.
Well, I'll be honest.
I heard. Hold on. I want to say something before we keep going down this Yahoo. I've heard another name today that was supposed to be nominated and it hasn't been. So I'm curious as to why that hasn't happened.
because we've got
How many nominations do you guys?
points to 1 of 2 people being the demon. So that's what we need to do.
The fortune teller got a yes on a Yahoo and somebody else.
Yeah.
which night was that?
And one of them might
That was
be the
on night
decoy or
0.
they're the
That
demon.
was on night
All
0.
right. So Connor, do you
Night
want
what?
to nominate?
0.
No, I don't. I just heard that there was going to be another person nominated right away, and then it didn't happen. So I was curious as to why that didn't happen.
Because we're going on better suspicions now, which is actually fortune teller
That's
suspicion.
fine.
Who's the
I
other
didn't have that
person?
information, so I didn't know.
Do we believe the fortune teller information?
Well, I wish Yahoo would have shot the other person who I would have told.
You didn't tell me who the other person was.
Wait.
Okay, wait a minute. Suddenly that makes
No,
sense.
you said that I needed to be shot first or whatever, and so then I got angry and shot you. It's fine. It's just a knee-jerk reaction.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on right
I'm
now?
just confused.
Chaos
as Jason,
ensued.
why aren't we saying? Can we say the other person's name? I feel like
Right.
we're really in the
Let's
dark.
decide
Yeah.
who's more suspicious.
Yeah, they're
I
going
wanna
to
hear
hold
the other
off on the
person's
other name, but they will hold it against me that I didn't shoot them.
No,
At
no.
this point, though, if they are the fortune teller, we don't want to out them.
That's fine.
No, but
Well, you
I
should
wanna
have probably
hear-
told
Very
me in
true.
private so that I could have
I
shot
want to hear
that
the other
person.
name. I want to hear the other
I
name so
agree.
I can make a
Does
decision.
everyone hear the other name? The other name is Connor. There you go.
Yeah, I nominate
The other
Connor.
name is Connor. Well, I already
Well,
nominated.
yeah,
you.
Yahoo, you're already on the block.
Well, no,
I-
it doesn't say it.
You wait. I didn't hear you nominate a Yahoo.
I
nominated him
Talk
like
about
4
nominating
times.
a Yahoo.
Right after he shot me, I nominated him.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
he nominated him.
for the
a couple times.
record, you said I have to kill you, so I wouldn't be like
I
acting.
said, unfortunately, we have to kill you.
Yeah,
and you're gonna have
that's
to do your
that's fine.
thing.
I'm not mad at you, Jason. But the point is that you nominated me, and now you're like, well, since Steven suspected me, that's unacceptable. And I'm just pointing out that we mutually didn't trust each other.
I didn't nominate you. I just said.
No, you said you can say whatever you want, but I have a
Wait a
video
sec.
evidence.
It
Okay,
says right here,
so-
Jason
so here-
nominated
here's what I'll
Steven.
do.
Yeah, it turned.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let both Jason's nomination for Steven go through, and then Steven's nomination for Connor.
Okay, so
Since
anyway,
I kind of didn't really hear them all right, so we'll start with Jason. That was technically first.
My reason
So,
for nominating Yahoo, which I only did after he shot me, was because he knew my role.
Oh, that was revisionist history.
What do you mean? I literally said we're gonna have to nominate you. I didn't say I nominated you. I didn't say I
Yeah,
nominated
I know.
you.
But it's the same difference. Jason,
No, it's
I
okay.
despise you.
All right,
but I
guys, calm
didn't say
down.
I hate you.
Come on, guys. Let him finish his
I only
explanation.
nominated him after he shot me. And the reason I nominated him after he shot me, which I might have nominated the other person, the reason I nominated him is because he knew my role. He shot me and wasted the shot, but now he's useless because he wasted the shot. And I can't vote for him because I'm the butler, and I don't care if I come out with it now because everyone should know I'm an outsider at this point. And I'm attached to a Yahoo, so if he doesn't vote, I can't vote. So I hope
Super
enough other
weird.
people vote on this one because I can't vote on this one, and I'm letting everyone know.
That's a wasteful shot at Yahoo. You should have shot the
Hey,
Senate.
Yahoo, do you have a defense?
I didn't know who this. Yes, I do have a defense. I would just like it to be known, Jason. I don't know if you're aware, but in this game, there's this thing called bluff rolls, and everybody claims to be a good roll, and almost always there's no double claims because people that are bad know what to claim. So the fact that you said you were the butler, which nobody ever goes, I'm the demon. So like, and also, what you said was we're gonna nominate you first because the other person's more important, and you can remember it however you want. But you know, I'm gonna remember it the way that I remember it, and
Connor,
I don't apologize for shooting you because I will inevitably suspect you at some point, and at least I know that you weren't the demon or that I was drunk.
Connor, do you feel that you're more important than a Slayer that already used his shot?
No, I'm definitely not important at this point. But don't vote for me just because I'm not important.
All right.
If Connor's
All
the
right,
demon,
that's
he's less
fair.
important.
Countdown now.
Vote on you for
Definitely
principal.
the better kill than Connor.
You're voting on me for
Accept that
principal.
now.
Chris, don't start the tidal wave of stupid votes. Well, if Jason is bluffing as the butler that picked me, that's phenomenal, because then he has to fake not vote for me.
No, I literally didn't vote for you because I'm the butler. I told you I was the butler on turn 1.
Did you not hear my spiel about the bluff rolls and that you might be lying about your
I
roll?
haven't figured out that the outsiders, other than the double
I haven't figured out anything, dude. I am like very stupid in this game.
This is my
I'm
defense.
going to move to a Yahoo's nomination of Connor. A Yahoo, you want to give a reason?
Yep.
I'm
Apparently,
not sure I believe the saint. Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't even know who the saint was. Yeah, I should have shot the saint. That's correct.
I would have told you.
Well, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, here's my accusation. At least one other person said that they suspect Connor, and I always suspect Connor in every game ever. And furthermore, if he wasn't evil, he would want to become evil, which is terrible. And I'm that way also, but that's fine. So maybe you should kill both of us. It'll be like the recluses. But me and Connor will die today. But you can't kill me because we already survived. So kill Connor first, and then kill me tomorrow.
I missed the first part. I don't want you to have to say the whole thing, but I missed the first part. My internet cut out. Did you say anything?
I just think that you should die.
Okay.
Because you're the other fortune teller, yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this fortune teller thing. That's why I met with somebody. We were going to nominate somebody, and then that didn't happen. So that was a surprise to me of what I learned earlier. I've only shared my role with, I believe, 2 people.
Are you the saint?
People. I'm not the saint.
Okay.
Can I say something to you, Connor?
Yes.
If you notice, I didn't try to say the other person. No matter how much you pushed me for it, I didn't want to say the other person until you and Ross started pushing and pushing. I didn't want to say your name as the other person.
No, I know, but I'm okay with that because I was completely in the dark. Like I didn't even know that role was in the game, so I'm perfectly fine with it. My role is probably something you would like to have. That's all I'm going to say. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Does anyone else have any pertinent information they want to add?
As a butler, I'm not, and a Yahoo's voting yes. I'm not voting with the Yahoo on this, but
I think a Yahoo's evil. By the way, I tried to put my vote up, but I was a second late. So.
I'm gonna go ahead.
It's okay. You're dead. You don't want to waste it yet.
You shouldn't use your vote that early.
But it's your vote. You do what you want.
But yeah, that's correct with everything. I can't believe how poorly this game is going. I'm gonna do another thing that Jason does, and now that everybody's turned on me and things are going to crap for me, I'm gonna go, it's done. We can't possibly win. I hope we do, but I definitely won't have anything to do with it at this point.
Okay, 2
Almost
votes
had
is not enough. Do we have another nomination?
So, Jason, the other suspicion we had, I mean,
just nominate that other person and we could do that.
That's the one I thought was going to happen. But
so I'm going to nominate Andreas.
Okay, James has nominated Andreas.
So Andreas claimed to be a top half role. Whether that's 6 or 7, you can pick which half is of the 13 you want. 4 of those are top 4 information roles. I would be surprised if Andreas hadn't come out with that if he were one of them, which means he is either he's claiming either fortune teller, Undertaker, or Empath, I think is in that. But
he's not the fortune teller.
Yeah, he's not the fortune teller, so I'm suspect of.
He's also claimed the bottom 4 role as well.
Yeah, and another 2 other people he's claimed a bottom 4 role. So.
Oh, okay.
He's all over the map with claiming roles.
No, I'm not. And I told you I'm not, Jason. I don't know why you say that.
I don't think you should kill him.
All right. Andreas, you want to give a defense?
Yes, I claimed the top 4 role to people. I mean, I can come out with that whether you kill me or not. Doesn't matter, but it's just stupid. I claimed the top 4 role, went around and told as many people as I could, apart from the dead people. So Blake and Michael. I told Michael before he died, because I'm the soldier, and I claimed a top 4 role to get the demon to sink a kill into me, which I think happened on day 2. The only person that was at that point alive I've talked to was James. Don't know whether that means anything. I talked to Michael and Blake, told them that I'm the soldier because I trusted them with that, and the other people top 4 because of me wanting to get like the kill of the imp, especially when we don't have like a top 4 role. That means we have like a fortune teller and empath in there, and I just try to protect them and be like an active soldier rather than sitting around and getting suspicion at some point. I don't know what Connor is claiming for a role if we don't have the top 4 role. I know who the fortune teller is. The Ravenkeeper was already there. Butler, Slayer claim, so there's not much left. So I think we should have killed either Ayahu or Connor, who got fortune teller information out, rather than me, who got like outed by the Ravenkeeper as fortune teller, which I was not, which I think he was drunk. But then I'm the soldier, not even like an evil role in any of the mix-in, so it's just a stupid kill of someone who can't die at night. So I stay until the end as a village vote. So please don't kill me. It was just my tactic to save the fortune teller Empath.
So here's the thing. If you really wanted to get killed at night and have a kill sunk, you should have claimed Undertaker or fortune teller, not a top 4, because the demon's never going to kill a top 4.
I didn't claim a top 4. I claimed a top half.
He claimed top half,
Okay,
which is
because
almost all top 4.
I didn't want to make anyone like fortune teller or empath just counter claim and come out with that. I didn't want to out them. I just want to give the hint that I'm an important role, so I get killed by the imp during the night. And I think I succeeded with it because like we had no kill on the second night.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else have any more pertinent information on?
Or a better
Everybody go
suspicion
ahead
before
and-
we vote.
or any impertinent information.
My better suspicions are gone. As I said, I only told like James that I'm like a top half role, other than Ross and Blake and Michael, and I talked with Jason now today. So based on that, maybe James knew that I'm claiming a top half role, and that's why I got killed during the second night. But that's the only thing I have so far.
Just a tip for next time this exact situation arises. The correct bluff would be middle third, because those are where all the powerful rolls are.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown.
Who's it starting with?
Except for you got to be adamant you're not the Raven.
Starts with James.
Yeah, that is true.
Too.
No,
We got to kill something. We got to do, yeah.
If Andreas did what he actually said he just did, that was pretty clever.
Yeah. I won't take it away from him.
No, and that top half left it ambiguous enough that it was good bait.
5 votes is enough. Andreas is on the chopping block. Are there any other nominations?
Can't believe that we didn't kill one from the fortune teller double vote.
Well, for the record, if I was...
Yeah, that was probably a mistake.
If I was the decoy, killing both the decoy and the other person isn't good either.
Yeah, but just saying, if we now kill the soldier instead of the slayer who's already done his shot.
The problem is...
Who is more important for the village?
Well,
it's
at
just,
this point... So at this point,
clearly.
At this point, I'm a spent slayer, and you're an outed soldier, so we're equally useless. Except for the fact that the fortune teller saw me.
I'm going to put a countdown for another nomination.
I think we should resurrect the recluse is what I think.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Get some recluses back in the mix.
All right. With that, Andreas has died, and we go to bed.
I don't feel good about that one.
Yeah,
nope.
I don't either.
Nope.
All right, so I'm just talking through the night. I've changed some markings. So, to my knowledge, Chris has not been working with Jason. If Chris was evil, he would talk to Jason. But the problem with that is that Chris never talks to Jason, so he wouldn't really be able to convincingly do that. When I've played with Alex, Alex always talks to his evil team. So I have the grimoire filled out. There's not enough people left to have a fortune teller. So since I've got claims from all these people, I don't think that Lynn would claim. Well, I don't know. Maybe she is the fortune teller. Maybe she just lied to me because she didn't know what I was. If Alex. Oh, we could go for a mayor win. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. We come back to find that a Yahoo has died.
The demon jumped.
No, that's so ridiculous.
You just jumped the demon. Who'd you
So
give it
I'm
to?
going to give
I
you
wanna
guys
talk
till
to
11 o'clock.
Chris or Alex, either one of you, which one first?
Michael, do you want to talk?
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to talk to Blake first.
Let's
I'll
talk.
go to your
Alex.
room, Andreas.
Chris, let's
Yeah.
talk.
I have my room.
I'll listen, but I got nothing really important to say.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I put a Yahoo in
I'll
brackets.
go
Okay.
to your room, Blake.
I've been
My room
a
or
Yahoo'd.
yours? My room or yours, Chris?
And of course Blake is gone.
Anybody want to talk?
Yeah, sure, Lynn, I'll talk to you.
Perfect. Your room or mine?
I don't know, whichever one I find first. I found mine.
Go to you. Okay, I'll go yours. All right.
So, are you the mayor?
I am the mayor 100%. I never make it this far as the mayor. I always get killed off early.
By
so
the
this is
village?
nice. Always executed.
So
always.
I only told Jason who I was. Well, I didn't actually tell him. I told him enough information for him to figure it out. And I don't know if you remember the game where Jason was the Slayer and he was the fortune teller's decoy, and he acted like everybody was a fucking asshole if they didn't understand that he was the most important role in the game. Now, I'm not saying that Jason isn't anything but a crazy deranged person that only sees things from his perspective, but so here's my theory is Jason, Alex, and Chris. Because Jason, when they got back today, said, Chris or Alex, which one? And so I don't think there is a fortune teller. I think the fortune teller's fake. And I was looking at the people that I have filled out, and there's only Connor, Chris, and Alex, and Jason was gunning for Connor. So I think Alex, Chris, and Jason are the evil team. And I don't, obviously Jason isn't the demon unless I was the drunk. I think Blake was the drunk.
I still don't even know like what. Wait, Blake. No, Blake did come out. What do you know what Alex is?
So I think Alex or Chris are the fake fortune teller, and I don't know what any of them are, obviously. So Chris, Connor, Alex, and Chris are the only thing I don't have anything filled out for. Now, the only problem with that theory is that Chris and Ross obviously came out as the recluse, so it would be super weird if one of them wasn't evil.
No, I think I believe Ross. Ross came to me anyway. I think Ross was really the recluse, and I think Chris I think that's stupid to claim recluse, but I think we had this discussion before. But I think he's definitely the one evil.
Yeah, well, I think Chris A is the evil one simply because I can't imagine Ross would make that mistake. That's
no,
so...
I agree 100%. Now, like, do you believe James, or just James told you what he is yet? Because he gave me
I heard that James was the saint, and I'd forgotten. And the thing that's funny is I'm literally like, well, nobody told me who the saint was. Well, actually, somebody did because it's filled out on my grimoire. But watching my videos, I'm shocked at how many things I say that it's like, wow, what a stupid person he is.
If he's really the saint, I don't want to even touch him right now.
Well, I'm totally confused because, okay, so I will tell you another thing that was odd about this game is that Jason came to me at the very beginning, and he was like in this super bubbly mood, and totally weird. And then the day one, he was like, okay, we have four outsiders, and then obviously there was a double claim, and it was just, I don't know, it was very odd the way that played out. You're agreeing with all of that?
Yeah, no, I think I do. It makes sense.
Well, and it would make sense to me that somebody that is evil would want to create confusion there. However, there did end up actually being 4 outsiders, unless maybe there are only 2. Maybe there's a recluse and the saint, and there is not even a butler. I mean, if Jason's evil, that's a fake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know at this point. Like, I don't even
I think
know.
we should. I would go for Alex. I think I should go try to talk to Chris, because I talked to him a lot, and maybe I can figure it out.
Yeah, Alex is just flying under the radar too. So is Chris, for that
Well,
matter.
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard when Alex is evil, because nobody ever talks to him, and he never says anything if they do.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Jason's like a nothing role. Like, I find it hard to believe. I think you're like you said, like, he's a little bit deranged in how he thinks sometimes. I think he's probably good, but like it's stupid to claim
Well,
Butler.
and the thing is that when he was the fortune teller decoy, people literally went back and forth and pinpointed, and they knew that he was the decoy. Like, it wasn't just like a one-off, like, oh, I got a hit, and he was saying, between you and Connor, and I don't know what Connor was claiming, like, as though something was more important than Slayer. Slayer's like one of the most important things. Like, what is it that Connor could be claiming that's more important than Slayer?
I don't know what's out there. It's not like I haven't heard anything of an empath or Undertaker or Monk. Like, I haven't heard anything.
See, Slayer, I feel like couldn't. Okay, so Mayor and Slayer are like the 2 most important, because then if either of those make it to the final 3, you're almost guaranteed a victory. So
yeah,
I like, it's bullshit to me that Connor is a more important role, which is why I think Jason's evil. But could also go for the whole deranged thing. Well, and maybe it's like part of his like ploy, like, oh, let's see if we can get Steven killed, and then I didn't die during the day, and then I died at night. Like, how does that even make sense? Because the village was gonna kill me.
That's weird. I don't understand that at all. But when it clears you, in my opinion, I think that's just dumb.
Well, yeah, and then people are like, oh, clearly it was a star pass, which I guess would make sense if the heat was on me, and that maybe that was the way that they're trying to make it look, is that I was the imp and I killed myself.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's just too. I don't think you would do that.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna go try to talk.
By the way, that would be a genius play if it were, but no,
well, I would have to if I was the demon, but I'm not. I'm gonna go try to talk to somebody else, because only 1 minute.
Okay.
James, you want to talk?
I just closed the room.
Just close the room.
Sure.
Yeah.
So weird. It's a strange game.
It is. It's like this. Trouble Brewing's low information anyway, but this has got to be the lowest information game I've ever played.
You didn't even say goodbye.
This is really confusing. There's nothing to go on here.
Oh,
like,
there's a lot of info. There's a lot of info.
A little bit of info, not a lot.
You just need how to bleed that info out of, like, there's a stone here, bleeding the info out of the stone.
Yep. So far, we know that Jason wasn't the demon last turn.
So when do dead people vote? When should I vote? I don't understand.
Is he the demon now, Yahoo?
Typically the last vote when we're voting for the demon is when the dead vote would be used.
Okay,
I mean, if we're voting for the demon before this final 3,
did you just star pass it to Jason?
No, I think it's likely you're the demon.
Anyway, I have some thoughts.
Anyway,
I'm still waiting on one.
Oh yes, that's right.
Based on the fortune teller info, I think that Connor's the best kill because he was the other ping other than a Yahoo. So Connor seems like the best kill at this point. I know what he claimed his role is to me, but his role could easily be a bluff based on what Andreas.
Why don't you just out his role? You outed mine immediately.
Jason, before you, just a quick question. How confident are you in the fortune teller data?
I'm pretty confident at this point because there can't be that many people that are drunk or poisoned. So I'm confident in that fortune teller info.
I'll just come out. I was the fortune teller. I checked Yahoo and Connor on the first night, and I got a yes.
There you go, Blake.
Subsequent nights, I checked other people and I got no's. So
I'm pretty
like different
confident
pairings. I didn't
Yeah.
check Steven and Connor against other people. I just checked them against each
Oh,
other.
that makes more sense because you died relatively early.
So I feel like Connor seems like the best kill based on that he was the other ping, and it's the only thing that makes sense at this point.
Well,
that it's still
okay.
Connor.
Can I make a counter proposal or a counterpoint?
Why?
Oh, no, I just want to say it.
He should,
If
has every right to,
a,
absolutely.
If a Yahoo was the imp and Star passed, then then it wouldn't be him. It wouldn't be Connor.
Okay, but we don't believe that Yahoo's the imp based on other info I have.
Well, Jason, I have so much information. I have books. I have encyclopedias
Well,
that
what
say
is-
that
what
you're
is the
evil
info
in
that makes
every
you think
iteration
that-
of mankind.
Yeah. See, here's the thing: is that the rest of the group does not have the info, so I'm having a hard time following.
But that's because we're not trying. We're the people who have given info. We're trying to protect them in different
Don't
ways.
believe that.
So we're trying to protect people who have info. So we're not going to.
So outside of Chris A and myself, a bunch of other people should have the same information so they can make an informed choice, right?
They do have the
No,
information.
that's not true.
There must be a big info then, because which imp in their right mind would kill the most suspicious person? in
Thank
the
you,
room?
Andreas.
Which
Tonight.
was a Yahoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just.
That was
yeah,
that,
and you
that
think
was
it was the
that was
Star
a
Pass,
panic kill.
and you think that
people-
Connor was the other minion? Because
People who have the info.
no, Jason, let me talk sometimes. Let me know when you're done so that I can talk.
Okay.
So, if I heard what I heard, people are thinking that I was the imp and I killed myself, and so then the demon passed to Connor, so that would mean that the fortune teller saw the demon and a minion as the fortune teller. I don't buy that for a second. I guess technically he could have picked a minion and the demon, so maybe that's not as.
Yahoo, I'm not claiming that you star passed. I'm not claiming you're the imp.
Yeah, well, this is the moment where I'm talking and you don't get to shut down my thoughts and make me not be able to think. So anyway, my thing kind of unraveled as I was thinking, so maybe it doesn't make as much sense. But I'm definitely not evil.
I know, and you're not the imp. Don't worry, you're not the imp.
See, I don't.
Yeah, I was
I'm
drunk.
I'm not convinced that he's not the imp. Andreas has a solid point in that he was suspect as all get out. So
Yeah,
and he knew he was going to get targeted. So the pass makes sense, and he wouldn't pass it to the other. They wouldn't make the minion Connor the minion.
Well, that was what I was arguing, so thank you for at least
Jason,
agreeing with that.
Jason, hold on, I have a question. Before we keep going with this, I didn't even know the fortune teller was in the game. So I'm wondering how many people Michael told was he was the fortune teller when he died. That's where my lead suspicions would take me.
Michael told me that he knew I was an outsider, and he told me it after he died. And yes,
the only person I told before I died was Andreas, and he's dead, so he can't be the imp.
How would he know? But how would he know you're an outsider, Jason?
Because I told him in turn 1 I was an outsider.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
because
he detected you somehow.
I think
I told him in turn 1.
The thing is, Connor would be like a very stupid kill now, because
So
I don't think Connor would have killed the Yahoo. Connor would be
this
the
way. I know everyone, a lot of dead people don't understand, because I've talked to everyone who's alive, and there's a lot of info that you guys haven't heard.
Just so
But
you
the
know,
live
that is
people-
like so unappealing to hear.
Well, in this vote, only the alive people are going to vote
Okay,
anyway.
the people that agree with what Jason's saying should raise their hand so we can get a feel for if there's this huge consortium that doesn't involve us.
I'm like halfway there.
Okay.
There you go. Like I said, the
okay, one
alive
person
people-
has their hand halfway up.
The
I got it.
alive people understand what I'm talking about.
Well, I've heard two different versions of who's the fortune teller.
Well,
yes,
I'm the fortune teller.
Yes.
There's no other claim. I'm the fortune teller.
Well, I've heard two different versions of the fortune teller, so someplace there's misinformation.
Well,
Yes,
then
we
who's the
know
other
that,
one then?
Alex. But the thing is, Alex, based on the information and based on multiple information,
Yeah, I've
Connor
got to
is
be.
the next person we have to go for based on all the information we have.
I got to be careful. I'm going to be careful here a little bit. I'm not arguing
But
one way or
Ross,
the other.
You're not voting. Like you're
Well,
dead.
see, but no.
Andreas, you're still the soldier, right?
But
yeah,
I count.
dead people
Yeah,
don't just
so-
like suddenly knock out, so he has a right to think and
Yeah,
talk.
we just have voices. Yeah, I'm just saying that I would very much like to have the information that's going
Okay,
on here
I
because I
nominate
came.
Connor. I nominate Connor, and now I'll explain more.
All right, Jason nominates Connor.
So the fortune teller pinged Connor. Andreas is claiming soldier, but Connor is claiming monk and claimed that he protected Andreas the turn that Andreas died. I mean, the turn that there was no kill. So if Connor is the monk and protected Andreas the same turn that Andreas is the soldier, also bounced, Connor could have been the imp, could have went to kill Andreas. When Andreas didn't die, he claimed monk to make it seem like he protected Andreas when he knew Andreas didn't die because Andreas is a soldier. So there's two different things that point to Connor. Plus there's other stuff that I'm not going to talk about, but there's two things at least that point to Connor. One is the monk claimed that he protected Andreas, which could easily be a bluff because if he's a demon, he might have tried to kill Andreas and got no kill and then claimed monk. The second is that the fortune teller pinged him on turn 0, on night 0, he pinged him. So there's two things that point to Connor, which is why Connor's the only one that makes sense to kill right now.
We haven't heard from Lynn at all. Has anybody talked to Lynn?
Well, let's let Connor make
Oh.
his defense first.
Yep.
Yeah, Jason, everything you're saying is sound. I just know that I'm not bad, so I don't know how to defend it. But yes, I am the monk. I haven't been able to protect many people because people have not been giving me information. That's why last night I wanted to know this whole fortune teller thing. I didn't know any of that information, so people haven't been sharing things. Jason had told me to protect Yahoo the one night. I did. It didn't end up mattering because Yahoo didn't die anyway. It went to Michael, I think, that night. But Jason, there's just more information I think that needs to be shared before you just jump down this.
Well,
That's all
the
I'm
thing
saying.
is, there's another suspicion, but if we kill you first, we can kill the other suspicion tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna run out of time pretty quickly.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like, we don't know.
There's
how...
only two. There's only two.
Well, maybe
suspicions, and Connor's
Right,
one of
do
the
we-
two.
Okay.
There's only two, and Connor's one of the two.
I don't think this is a good time for me to die, Jason. We're narrowing down the numbers, and with my role, I can potentially protect somebody.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can
If-
target me
That's
too, but
six.
if I'm a suspicion, they might not target me.
Well, if it goes anything like it did last night, then they'll kill you since you're the most suspected.
Is there any other pertinent information that needs to be shared? And I'm
Um,
gonna start
The monk
countdown.
thing makes a bit more sense with why Jason's going for him, but
yes, that's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that Connor as imp would kill a Yahoo. That doesn't make sense. Or it's
Yeah.
just like a 3D.
He's a
4D
really
check.
good player. He would not make that obvious move and put suspicion on himself like that.
Yeah, like you guys.
Or it's
knew-
like really big 4D chess. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
But the monk thing
I'm
is
gonna start the
suspicious. Like,
countdown.
Though he does like to kill off werewolves when he is a werewolf. So I mean, he might kill off suspicion when he is suspicious. Make it
The
look less
vote's gonna
suspicious.
start with Michael. Just
in the
heads up.
mind.
Lynn, what do you think?
Is there? Did you get a legit ping? Oh, like I'll just put it up. Just says you got a ping on it.
I just want to know too, and I talked to James about it. I talked to Michael about it. I haven't heard a single.
That's 3.
roll
Okay, I'm not
from
gonna vote.
James, Chris, and Alex. I haven't heard their roles. That's why I want to know more information. That's,
All right. 3 votes is enough. Is there any other nominations?
I mean, the
before
only other
anyone nominates, I'll come out with the info that I got. So besides Stephen or Yahoo and Connor as yes on night 1 or the 0 night, the next time I checked Blake and I checked Werewolf Chris, and I got
you
a no.
shouldn't give it yet because it'll help the demon. Don't give it all out yet because it'll help the demon with
But
the
it'll
kills.
also
Don't
help
give it out.
It's all right. I think it's a little too late, anyways, at this point.
I mean, he only says that they're not the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying what they are.
No, but wait one turn because maybe some of the people that you pinged will be alive still, and it'll help better next turn.
Okay.
But that doesn't make sense. He
Are
only
there
tells
Well,
any other
let me put
nominations?
this out there, Jason. When I told you what I knew,
And I
you
think
didn't
you were
inform me
poisoned.
that I must be wrong. So that to me is suspicious.
No,
I'm gonna
think
need
you-
a count. I'm gonna
I
start a
think you're
countdown for
poisoned,
nominations,
Alex.
guys.
I don't think that you are. I don't think that you are. I don't think that you're drunk. I think you're poisoned.
I
So
want to
Blake-
nominate
so
somebody,
Blake
but I
is
literally have nothing to go off of.
Nominate
I'm gonna
James.
I'm suspicious of Alex. If
Connor,
you care.
nominate Alex.
I'll nominate Lynn.
All right. Connor
Just to
nominates
hear-
Alex.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Connor, you want a reason?
I have no idea. I just know I've heard a roll from Jason and Lynn. That's it. I haven't heard from Chris, Alex, or James. I also, if I do believe Jason, because I do believe there was a Baron in the game, so I would believe that he can claim an outsider and nobody's had a double claim. So I do think Jason is good. Lynn, based on the role she gave me, I think she's good enough to keep around. but I would love to hear from James, Chris, or Alex.
Okay, I'm the Undertaker. First night, nobody, well, the first day, nobody was executed. The next day, Chris A was executed. I learned that he was the recluse. Then we executed Ross because they were double claiming recluse. I learned he was the imp. So if that was true, the imp
Alex is
had to
lying
have
through
come
his
to the
teeth right
Scarlet-
now. Kill him. Kill him dead.
I don't believe
hey, I think I'm the drunk. Okay.
Okay, Ross, you know that the recluse could ping his imp for the Undertaker. You do understand that, so don't say he's lying.
No, but why?
Well,
No,
I
but why
got
would Chris
one
say?
thing is recluse and one is
Hold
the
on.
imp. So that would mean if that had been
Oh, that's true.
the imp
That's
would
true.
have had to go to the Scarlet Woman.
That's true.
Let him
Okay.
finish his list and then.
Yeah.
Then I got
And then we'll talk.
Andreas as the fortune teller. Andreas, that's where I'm saying that was the information. So at some point, I'm getting wrong information.
Well,
Yeah,
that would
See,
make,
I'm the drunk.
that
I
would,
think
that
his
would make him,
information's
poison
good.
at a convenient time. That's all I've got.
that would
I-
make
I-
him,
But
that would
to
make
me,
sense with the
That's what I
the
said.
Baron. He'd
If
be the
Jason
fourth.
knew that Michael, and it believed that Michael was the fortune teller, why wasn't he telling me that Andreas, my info on
Because
Andreas was wrong?
I was trying
Jason
to,
was
Alex.
more interested in getting me to kill Connor.
Do we believe Alex here?
I have a question.
Alex,
Would the Undertaker be told recluse? It would seem that they would be told one of the evil roles. Not like it would seem that both of the recluses would have been an evil role. The fake recluse would have gotten the real role, and the recluse we would have been told because they registered as something else.
It's certainly suspicious, which it depends on what Manny decides
Yeah.
to tell me.
After
Yeah.
after what I just said, it is entirely possible that he's the drunk because like we said with him, when we've had 3 claims, that means there has to be 4. He could easily be the drunk, but I am the recluse, and it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well then what can we explain Blake then?
so
Yeah,
Blake,
what happened with
Well,
Blake?
we are nominating for
Maybe
Alex
Andreas
here,
was evil.
so let's
Wait a
have
minute.
more pertinent
I'm not
information
voting for
about
Alex.
Alex.
I
Alex,
think Alex is good.
2 recluse.
But Alex, just so you know, Blake also pinged Andreas's fortune teller. So both of you, one of you could have been poisoned, one of you could be drunk. I
That is
did
true.
sort of say that to you, Alex.
Okay, that's true. Yeah,
I
there
did
was
say
mixed
that to you.
information.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown on Alex. It'll begin with Connor.
I think Alex's information actually makes sense because it's a might, right? The storyteller could say, could identify the recluse as a recluse. He doesn't have to make him a minion or a demon.
It could, that could be exact reverse.
That seems the unlikely thing, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but if,
but with the situation with both recluses being out, I could see him doing that.
Okay, one vote is not enough. Are there any
it's
nominations?
just wrong order because Chris A is not the recluse, so I can
But
see me
Alex
being.
could be drunk and Blake could be poisoned. Blake could have
Chris
been
A could
poisoned.
also be the spy.
Yeah, I think
Chris A
Chris
Oh,
A
that
is,
is true.
Chris A is probably the spy.
That is very
There's
true.
there's multiple
But
reasons.
and if Chris A is the spy, that means there's no poisoner.
I actually believe that story the most, that Chris A was the spy and Ross is the recluse.
No, that doesn't work. Then Blake, because then both Alex and Blake wouldn't have pinged Andreas as the fortune teller.
Yeah.
Then you can't.
Wouldn't have made it.
I think it's more likely that Alex was the drunk, Chris was the poisoner, poisoned Blake, but then died. So we only have 1 poison.
No, they poisoned Blake. They had to poison Blake.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
That was night 0,
That's
right?
what he just said.
So I'm good with the kill we got on the board.
Night 1.
Gonna need another nomination soon.
Oh, we have somebody on the block, right?
Or we're,
Yeah.
Connor is on the block.
What?
Not the right time.
How does everybody feel about Lynn? I haven't talked to Lynn at all, so I'm just curious. Anybody
like
who's talked to
Lynn.
her want to explain their
I've
thoughts?
gotten a
Chris, I'll talk to you next term, but I have no feelings on Lynn
I'm
right
gonna
now.
go ahead and count it down, guys.
I've gotten a good roll on.
I'm attached to Lynn, so I have no feelings on Lynn
I'm
yet.
just saying this is not the right time to kill me, Jason.
Yeah, the problem is I'm attached to Lynn right now, Connor. So I
Oh,
can't.
Why does it
I'm not-
even
no, I
matter?
don't think it's Lynn. I don't think it's Lynn. I don't
Oh,
think
it is. I'll
Holy
explain
Jay.
some more things later.
Yep, that's what he always says.
Okay, if there are no nominations, then we're gonna go ahead and execute Connor. And the game is over.
Hey.
It's over?
That's
The
it.
Oh,
team has won.
what? Connor, you were evil?
Connor, were you the imp from the start?
Yeah.
There
Wow,
you go.
that was
Shame on
really
Let me
you.
go ahead and share the screen here because it
What a-
got
what
real
an
interesting
awful
at the end, and then nobody wanted to kill anyone else. So All right, so Chris A was your original Baron. Yeah, so Alex was the Undertaker. Alex was poisoned the entire game. So I gave him Recluse the first night, and then I gave Ross, who was the original Recluse, as the Imp, to hopefully put in that maybe there's a Scarlet Woman. Blake was the drunk Ravenskeeper, which kind of threw me for a loop because he died the very first night. So he picked Andreas, and I knew Andreas was claiming to be a top half role, so I gave him Fortune Teller, hoping that it would cause some confusion with Michael, which I think it started to at the end there, but most people kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
James was the Saint, who I heard a lot of talk about almost getting nominated.
Yeah, there were a bunch of people saying your names.
There was,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
I found would have been hilarious because Lynn, who's the poisoner, was thinking about poisoning him and could have kept the game going if he had died. Chris was the empath. He was not drunk. He was not poisoned. He was getting true information the whole game. He didn't love it, but he was getting zeros.
my neighbors weren't going to die.
Undertaker, like I said, poison. Connor was your imp, who I guess was bluffing as the monk. Michael was the fortune teller who picked Connor and Steven on the first night, so I gave him a yes. And then Chris, werewolf killer, and Blake, and then Lynn and Andreas, and then he died. And then a Yahoo was the Slayer, who could have ended the game, but decided to shoot.
Oh my goodness!
Connor's name. That would have been glorious.
That would have been awesome.
When
I don't
you came
apologize.
out with that theory, Jason, I thought, we're done. We're done right here.
Connor's name and say shoot the other person.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that. I was literally gonna do that. I was gonna say shoot the other person, and then he shot me before there was a chance. And I'm like,
yeah, but
Connor,
Jason,
why did you kill Steven?
3 or 4 games ago, you were the Slayer, and you were convinced that no matter what, the Slayer was the most important role in the game. Which you seem to have changed your opinion on that when you weren't the Slayer.
Well, see what happened there is
And-
that Jason, you put him on the defensive. Is what happened there.
I had a long discussion with Manny that last night, saying the smart move is to kill Chris or James.
No, Connor, you made exactly the right move.
Yeah.
You had to kill a Yahoo. If you had killed Chris, you would have died.
Yeah, no,
Easily.
I just said
Yeah.
I think the funner move is kill a Yahoo and let's see what happens. That's what I told
Yeah, no, that was the smart move. what you were telling me to do was going to get you killed.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
That was 100% the smart move. It almost worked. It's just you guys needed to push harder for another nomination. I tried to give you guys time, but
problem was I didn't have any information on Chris and Alex, and I thought when Alex started talking with his whole information, I was like, all right, this might work. And then somebody's like, oh, he's drunk. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
but
Blake was drunk.
Nom, I had to vote there because Chris was gonna vote on it, so I had to vote. Didn't matter there. It
Chris
didn't
and Alex
matter.
and James were all going to vote. If I told them that I was attached,
Yeah,
to
right.
I didn't vote Lynn. Chris, Alex, and James were all going to vote.
Yeah,
But the
exactly.
thing was,
Yeah.
it wasn't a bad move to vote there, Lynn, but I think you needed to start throwing out some suspicions because nobody else was willing to.
So Manny, here's the problem. I had to talk to Alex and Chris, so we all knew that they were good, that whole bottom side of the table. And I said, I told them I'm attached to Lynn, so we have to kill Connor first and then Lynn in the next round. That was the plan, was kill Connor and then kill Lynn. It just turns out Connor was the demon and Lynn was the poisoner. But the plan was to kill them both 2 rounds in a row. And that's what I was trying to say, Ross. We already knew a lot of info that you didn't know. I was like,
Well, because and that's the problem. The problem with this game, and that I have, is that
I talked to Chris.
3 people have all the information, and the other 12 have none and never get it. And basically, I might as well just go home. Well, I am home, but still.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was more time near the end of the game so I could talk to more people, because I would have talked to some dead people, kind of get them involved. I didn't want to say my information out loud in the room because I thought I'd live one more day at least, and maybe Connor would kill Alex the Undertaker and I'd get some info.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I actually told Lynn, it was before the whole fortune teller information came out. I told Lynn, I said, I'm going to need to die. Like, I'm going to kill myself and I'm going to pass it to you because you need to go kill a Yahoo. Because I knew a Yahoo was something good. And I was like, I should have done it.
The other thing you could have done, Connor, last night was kill yourself.
I was debating.
We were talking about it as the spectators. Like, he needs to kill a Yahoo and make it seem like he start passed, or he needs to kill himself and start pass because the heat is on.
Oh, yeah, I was debating it.
So Connor, the biggest problem you had with that was if you did Star Pass, Lynn was the other suspect other than you because her mayor claim made no sense.
Why my mayor claim make no sense?
Because you talked to Ross a lot and Ross kept arguing the reverse of everything that the rest of us who had info was saying. So we thought Ross might have Star Passed to you earlier.
Oh no,
Ah,
that doesn't make any sense.
no, I was a recluse. I'm still trying to figure out why Chris claimed recluse.
Whoops.
I
So,
thought there was.
so I can explain that. So Chris,
That's all it is. It's just a whoops.
Chris
People make mistakes,
never got a
Ross.
chance
Leave
to
the poor
talk to
guy
Connor
alone.
or
Oh,
Lynn
look, no, I
early
was
on,
thinking
so
of some kind of diabolical plan. I'm
You
giving
know,
you
I
more
never got to
credit.
meet. I never
Well, it
got to
kind
meet
of worked
Chris.
because everybody was
I
confused.
never
Well,
talked
and
to anyone
the very
really.
first, the very first day we came in, I was like, man, he didn't tell me any of the roles. This is gonna be really hard.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
give me any of the roles to fake us. I was like, this is gonna be impossible for us to make it.
yeah, that's why I had to go back. I was like, oh, I didn't give the demon the bluff rolls. Oops.
Oh my goodness.
Whoops.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
didn't know who the friggin' poison. I was like, I didn't really know much information there, so I just kept poisoning Alex.
I was so glad you kept doing it because that was going to create so much confusion later on.
Yeah,
And it
and it
almost
was-
worked at the end to get the heat off of Connor, but it wasn't.
yeah.
So it
Connor,
would have been better actually if Blake.
Connor, I was on to you day one. I told everybody, I said he wanted me on his side. He tried to like get
did.
me on his
Yeah.
He
team.
did. He,
He
told
did
me
actually.
that. He did tell me
Like,
that.
oh,
I came. I was like, you know, Blake was like all over him in the first
but-
Why do you
round.
think he
Maybe I'll
died?
vote
Why do
for
you
him.
Blake also
died.
turned on me at the end, so I'm
Well,
not.
Me and
because you
Blake
didn't-
discussed this last day about you, Connor, and we were
reason
talking
I
about how
didn't
bad you are.
The reason I didn't say more of the stuff is because I didn't want to out Alex and I didn't want to out Chris and I didn't want to say Chris is the empath and he got a 0, so therefore James and Alex are good and Chris is good. And I didn't want to say it because I was like, I can't kill Lynn right now because I'm attached to her, so we got to kill Connor first and then Lynn. So I used all the other stuff like the monk and
Oh,
Andrea.
that was my biggest mistake, was telling you I protected Andreas. I shouldn't even have said it.
Well, when Andreas got
Yeah,
sold to me later, I'm like, okay.
I knew he was a soldier. That's why I did. I should have never
yeah,
said
I
I
know.
protected him.
And that's when I said it could easily be a bluff because if Andreas is really the soldier, then you could bluff it because you went to kill him.
Yeah, but there was this whole fortune teller thing on Andreas. I was like, all right, this might play out. Like people were
Oh.
saying he was the fortune teller. I was like, all right, let's see if that works out.
But
True.
Yahoo, literally the day before, you asked me, you're like, you're good at social reads. Who's your number one pick on social read? I'm like, Connor. And then you're like, I'm going to kill Jason. I'm the Slayer. I mean, I just
Yeah,
didn't.
sure. Sure. Well, for the record, when I'm keeping my notes, I do keep track of everything, but I get lost in my thoughts, and I probably would have gone for Connor if I had remembered that piece of information in that moment. But Jason
I tried
pissed
to give
me
you
off.
a chance because you said I would just shoot Jason. I was like, well, that's
Yeah, well-
not really the Slayer thing. So I was trying to like, make sure
Yeah,
that
they
you
couldn't
really
completely
meant
throw
to
it
kill
on the
Jason.
I will say that
I was trying to figure that out too.
I was a hasty and idiotic and impulsive Slayer, and for that I apologize. Because
It's okay.
well, no,
I
it's fine, but I'm just saying,
No.
like, it always
You
bothers
you-
me when people like wear their heart on their sleeve and they're like, "Whoa," and that is exactly how I behaved.
Yeah.
I would have looked glorious if you waited just another 30 seconds. I would have
No.
shot the other one,
Yeah.
shoot him, and you would have shot Connor, and you would have won the whole
Well,
game. by
so the
yourself.
thing that bothered me
You two,
was
you guys trigger each other all the time,
Yeah.
so you really got to stop
yeah,
talking
we're
to
we're
each other.
alphas. We're definitely always going to bother each other. But the thing is that with literally was reverse roles. You were the fortune teller's decoy, and you were the Slayer, and you were convinced that there is nothing in this universe that's more important than a Slayer. And so to me, for you to come out, and Jason, I'm just going to let you know, when you out people's roles, I would prefer if you had just nominated me and let me take the shot if I wanted to. But outing me, yeah, I hate that.
I will say, if Jason didn't come out with his information, the monk thing, I don't think people would have voted me. I think I think you earned some votes
Nah.
by doing that.
Well,
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Try to puzzle it together, but here's the thing, Stephen, Yahoo. What the thing was, unlike Ross, where he only checked me against himself and Chris, I knew all the information that Blake was checked as no, Chris W was checked as no, Lynn was checked as no, Andreas was checked as no. I knew that there were multiple no's, which is why I was like, one of you two has to be it. And I was hoping that you shoot the other person.
Well, so the thing is that well, it's fine. It's fine. We did win, and unlike you, I am happy with that. However, I'm not going to apologize for shooting you because I always am going to suspect you throughout the game, and I got the opportunity to know that you weren't at that moment the demon. However, I continued to suspect that you were evil and possibly got star passed.
You could have also been drunk at Yahoo.
For the record, Chris, I was very suspect of you too.
What?
Well, because Jason literally, he got back and he was like, Alex, Chris, which one should we talk to first? And I'm like, well, there's the evil team. Jason, Alex, Chris.
I should
And
have
yet we're
talked
all
more
good.
about. I should have talked more
Fail.
about a Yahoo passing it on. But Jason's logic was just that's exactly what I would have done. I would have voted me out just because we got to test it. If the numbers, if I had made it one more night, I think it would have been too dangerous to vote me out.
No. There.
Well, yeah, it
Like,
depends on who dies.
If we had voted out like Alex or Chris.
Oh, I would have never voted for them. I would have never.
But I'm saying if one of them had been voted out today, if I could have somehow got one of them out, it would have been too dangerous for your theory to work the next night to come
Probably.
after me. If I was good, you don't want to vote me out. And
Probably
there's a chance that a Yahoo passed it off.
Probably if I had known about
Sure.
all of the no's, I would have been more understanding of the situation. Because no is actually more useful. This person is definitely not.
There was 4 no's that went with the yes.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to give all the information out because I didn't want.
I know. Well, and I also didn't know about Chris's claim, which it's fine. It makes sense the way that it played out.
Yeah, like that was the reason why I was like, unfortunately, I think you have to do your thing now. It wasn't like I wanted to, and you even heard me. I said you might be the default.
Well, that was what pissed me off because you were like, I think you have to do your thing, and I'm like, there he goes, out and rolls.
But I didn't out your roll.
No, you did. Do your thing. What? Let's take a survey. Who thought that meant that I was the Slayer?
I'll make both ends.
Well, I knew you were the Slayer, so I
That's
don't know
all
if
right.
that counts.
Burner, can you
Get it
explain
out
your
anyway.
kill?
What kill?
Connor?
What kill?
All of the kills.